I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me more than I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest. You're mine. Nobody, and all is taking all this time. You're mine.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
It's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that.
The Carolina Rains have arrived as we are inside a soggy Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup, and we are all set to go, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Carolina Panthers. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
Ready.
Quick throw completed by Richardson. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And his throw here is going to be incomplete. When you look at the Saints defense, they find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Cowboys, 19. Buffalo 18.
Richardson looking to throw. And that is incomplete.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 43. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good head down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They go play action here on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sanders. A nice throw from the 3rd-round pick. It gets him a 1st down.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason. from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing the colleges deliver to the NFL.
Cougar 19. 70 Kimbrel. Go, Riggs. Go. Steady.
On first down, Hayes. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line, he provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And 3rd and 8 now. I've worked with you long enough now to know you like that decision. Go safe, pressure coming, hit your guy underneath.
It's an excellent decision, but he knew it came with consequences, and that's him getting hit on the play, but able to dump it to his running back and gain some yardage. I liked everything about it, especially his ability to stay in the pocket and execute.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Get it.
1st and goal.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Quentin Johnston with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Saints will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they have the game here followed by the open date on the calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
18 Rattler, 18 Cardinal, 60, 60. Go.
Up the middle they go. Mobley. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. And you look at this Saints defense. They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
They've established themselves pretty well throughout this season. But boy, what a competitive group of people. They do not like that ranking they have now because they think that they're better, and they're out to prove it again in this game.
70 line, Warriors, 70.
Here's Richardson to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you come in off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Fielded at about the 28. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point.
He may go. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point safely through. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now a handoff up the middle. Mobley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. When you're down early, how do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
This defense for the Saints, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Now it's Richardson. Now he's going to step up and run. And it is caught. He's going to have the first down and more than that.
Touchdown, Carolina! A great effort there. 61 yards.
And the Panthers are back within a score. Joey Sly on for the extra point.
And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 7.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Derek Brown breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
So here's a 3rd and 14.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, 18, 19 Lions, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
He'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's really good play design right there, and it's one that comes down to the offensive line. It's a deep in route, but it's only going to work if that line gives you time in the pocket to wait for the route to develop. Mission accomplished there as they pick up the first down.
Buffalo 18.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Well, these two teams, they met in New Orleans earlier in the year with the Saints coming out on top. So a win here in Charlotte would give them the season sweep.
On the ready. Go. 7 Pirates. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Ready. 60.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
This is Fant on the short completion.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
Ready, ready.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
19 sight. 19, 18. Ready.
They'll look to throw again.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 27-yard line. Give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Come on, come on. Set. Cougar 19. Ready, ready.
They'll run on first down. It's Hayes. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
He's got his big tight end, Fant. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 15-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now back to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Saints have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's good, and it is now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. Richardson. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise, and start to put together some drives.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Bronco 80. 70 Timberwolves. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early.
Ready,
the false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
19. Ready. 70 Timberwolves.
Now Richardson. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. The Panthers at 3-5, 2 games under 500. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Richardson looking to throw this. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Townsend. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 34-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34.
Ready.
Richardson completes a quick one out wide. And just
3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
Good play and a well-timed run from Richardson to pick up the first.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect it with his legs for that first down pickup.
On first down, Mobley. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty, but when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
70 Ranger.
And Richardson back to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Looking to throw. Richardson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Let's go now. Ready?
Second down and goal.
Richardson. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Saints are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
Okay, ready?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line.
And the defense loses it. It's complete.
Inside the 10.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Quentin Johnston. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Saints take a 3-touchdown lead. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise, too.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ready.
Looking to put a drive together.
70 Timberwolves.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
19 tight. 19
No gain on the play.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's a really good job in execution. They avoided the flag downfield and avoided giving up yardage for free. Really good coverage.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Richardson. And that will be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make...
And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Saints are able to add on to their first-half lead.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his second miss of the year. And our score will stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out when they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
On the pickup.
18
Second and 6.
rattlers.
From the 22, Richardson. He finds his man complete. That's Townsend. And the quick slant gets exactly 10, and by the nose of the football, they've got a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Richardson off the play fake.
Rifles one into the hands of Clark.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 32-yard line.
Up the middle they go.
Mobley. And this is going to be a Panthers first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
So naturally they will decline it. They got the first down anyway on the play.
Who needs a penalty when you picked up the first down through hard work and effort anyway? First down.
On the double. Ready.
Throw left side complete. That's Townsend. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 11 yards and a Panther first down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses sometimes weak spots in order to get open.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Looking to throw. Richardson. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 20-yard line.
Back to the air with Richardson.
Man, and he hits him in stride. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This is caught. Touchdown. Jimmy Horn Jr. as the first half is winding down.
And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead now down to 20.
14. Joey Sly, the kickoff for Carolina.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Come on, come on.
And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 10, 60 Vices, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw now on first down. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Hayes. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This taken in at the goal line. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Second and 10.
Get it. Viking 18.
They're going to look to throw. Johnston on a quick slant. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Let's go. 7, cut 19, cut 19. Shot 60, shot 60. Go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got another one to Johnston. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 18, Pioneer.
They'll run on 1st down. Hayes. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
At the 47-yard line.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Stephanie. Lions. Street. Stephanie Lions.
And with a play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Got it.
2nd and a couple.
Let's go now. Purple 80. Hey, check that. Street. Cougar 19. 60 Eagles.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Hayes.
Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 171 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll try the left side. Hayes. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Here we go. Check. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60. 18 Cardinal. 18.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
And they visited the end zone frequently in this one, and obviously they wanted another one. But give credit to the defense there. They may not make the comeback, but pride showed. Good sack on that play.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Check smash. Check smash.
They'll set up to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up the 4th down.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
60 Bobcat. 60. Ready.
Here's Richardson to throw.
To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
Ready. Let go.
Throw left side complete. That's Townsend. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Richardson looking to throw.
His 2nd catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Come on.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
Looking middle, and that's complete. That'll get him the 1st down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Again, it's Richardson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to bring up second down.
At their 48-yard line.
Pass to 60, pass to 60. Warriors 70. Here we go, shot cowboy.
Now it's Richardson. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 41-yard line.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Back to throw again. He finds his man complete. It's Townsend. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards there, just like last play. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And Richardson yet again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's second down.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, Richardson. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Jimmy Horn Jr., his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense. But, yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. The Saints on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Here comes the Saints punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 33. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Brings up second and 2 at their 49-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Mobley. And the big boys up front. They're going to stop him right at the line.
No gain on the play.
Richardson shotgun on third down. Call it a gain of a yard. And it'll be fourth down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in the... Fourth quarter. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Fourth down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
Operating from the gun, Richardson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on second and inches. And Richardson looks to throw once more. Looking middle, and he finds McMillan. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the... Saints 21. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. Richardson working from the gun. They'll get it in the hands of Clark. Complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
14 yards that time for number 14.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Yeah, he's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, second and goal.
A gain of 5 brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Panthers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes.
And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Sly on for the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
The score, Saints 37, Panthers 34.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. This, to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
Picked up by Channing Tindall. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that one. Because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
First down at the 22-yard line.
60 Vikings, Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Panther 11, Panther 11, 19 Lions.
Richardson.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
He was defended by
Oh, this defense knows. Fourth quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Richardson out of the shotgun. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
A bit of extra pressure now for this one on Joey Sly. Sly able to put this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone. Oh, it's some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, the bad news, they had the turnover last time. The good news, their defense only surrendered 3. So now we are set up for a great finish, all tied here in the 4th.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 22-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. Down the right sideline. He's on his way.
And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. 75 yards.
Oh, big-time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He had all sorts of room to operate in, and they finally track him down inside the 5-yard line.
18 Cardinal.
And they take a knee. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. And they'll indeed take a knee. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll run with Devin Neal.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Here's a big one. It's 4th and goal.
Down. Rig alert. Let's go. Get up.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This for the lead in the final stages.
Bates' kick is good.
And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
They're on 17-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Let's go now.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
37.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. Now a hit and a loose football. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
Get it. Check out.
They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And the safety, Trayvon Merrick, up to make the play defensively.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Second and 5.
Come on, come on. Set. 60 boxes, 60 boxes. Go.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll take this one down near the 15. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
3rd and 3.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Now back to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will have a Saints 1st down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory for him.
First and goal, Norman.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Saints, they continue to cruise as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they're going to get an extra week to stew over this as they're not back in action until week 11. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.